I'm your sweet babyest brother and #1 fan of that good brown stuff you call Coca-Cola, Griffin McElroy. Fuck.
You will not believe this, but until today, Griffin had never heard of Coca-Cola.
Oh my God. It burns so bad. I'm jacked on Coke.
I said, Griffin, we're gonna go to the world of Coke. And Griffin said, fuck, yes, that's what I need. Fuck, yes. And then I said, like Coca-Cola? And he was like, what is Coca-Cola?
So I didn't go.
Yeah.
You missed out, bud.
I was busy, I don't know, spending time with our wonderful fans.
Don't applaud him. The alternative was spend time with his family. So we all chose our
But it's
battles.
kind of like, you're my family.
Jesus.
Wow.
We get criticized sometimes for turning so slowly that we hope people won't notice, into a cult, and it's shit like that.
Yeah, it's rough.
I have individually started like 4 different like cults.
For sure, capital C cults.
So-
Griffin and I walk into the...
I didn't go. What the fuck is it?
Okay, World of Coke. I want to give you the full
do you know
experience.
the soda Coca-Cola?
I've heard of it, yes. It's like Mountain Dew's brother.
Yes.
Okay, imagine a world in which Coke was extremely important.
Okay.
And I don't mean as a soda. I mean as a human achievement. That would need
As
to be...
a cultural
as a
touchstone.
monument to human excellence. You walk into the Coca-Cola Museum, and I gotta admit, it was kind of a bad first impression. The World of Coke, the first impression was Griffin and I were both carrying car seats, and we said, where the fuck do we put these car seats? And they said to Griffin, if you carry something in, you have to carry it with you the entire time. So know that our
Including
impression-
your emotional baggage.
Yeah,
Right.
there was something very zen about the way that she said it, but I heard it as that big-ass chair that you're carrying around you're going to have to bring with you as you learn about Coca-Cola and its mystical
They
properties.
said, on the bright side, you can't have a complimentary Coca-Cola. And I said, oh, so how do you want me to drink that? Because you see these 2 hands that I have here, I don't have a third one for Coke. But you've cursed me.
We are too big to sit in the chairs and enjoy the Coca-Colas, such as our Sisyphean curse.
When you walk in, there is a man who is telling everyone where they should stand in a room full of signs of Coke. And then he said, and he talks about Coke for 8 minutes. How do I know?
You must go through this. You must solve this Minotaur's labyrinth.
Now I know what you're saying, Justin. How do you know it's 8 minutes? Because my man kept saying this is only 8 minutes long. So many times.
So
and
he
would-
has the self-awareness of, I know this sucks.
He knows it sucks. He would say like 3 more minutes. Come on, guys. We got this together.
Stay with me.
And then we're gonna go watch a 6-minute long. Okay. And then we're gonna watch that's God, he likes Coke. Then we're gonna and he said, after you get done with this, we're gonna watch a 6-minute movie about Coke. And then you can walk around the museum. Like, okay, good.
My 2-year-old son at that point was like, hell yeah, let's stand still some more. Yes.
Love it. Talk to me more about a drink I'm not allowed to have.
Yeah.
This man finishes his presentation, and then we go into this theater, and it is a 6-minute Coca-Cola commercial. It is a 6-minute long film of people having great memories and good times. I think they're all actors. They're not real, as near as I can tell. At least most of them are. And it's all about Coca-Cola and how cool it is. It is literally a theater where you watch a 6-minute long movie about how great Coca-Cola is, which I did some rough back of the napkin math. It has to be top 5 longest Coke commercials I've ever paid to watch. Absolutely, top 5.
They've already got you. You're at the world of Coke. Why are they still selling you on the idea that Coke rules?
Stop selling. I'm crazy about this brown stuff.
Nobody's walking into the world of Coke like, impress me.
Yeah.
The thing I couldn't stop thinking about sitting in this theater watching this short film was that it was about people's most potent memories involving Coca-Cola. And I feel like the screen should have just been a mirror, because for me, it was this time that we paid $17 to watch a 6-minute long Coca-Cola short film. And that would have really made me think.
Yeah. It is the most I've ever reflected about Coca-Cola's place in my life. Have I spent enough time appreciating Coca-Cola? This museum dares to ask. Have you?
Have you thought about what Coca-Cola could do for you and in many ways has done to you?
I should hand him a bill for the kidney stones I had that my doctor blamed on brown sodas.
There's a 4D film that my wife.
It's Hobbs and Shaw.
It's Hobbs and Shaw. No, it's
They just have it.
search.
Oh man,
search for
it's
the-
like I'm drinking the Coke.
The search for the secret formula, which I was stoked about, but my wife, as children, rended her flesh apart, informed me that we would not be sitting through a third thing that we had to sit through.
But wouldn't it be
Fair.
great if at the end of that movie they just told you what the secret formula is? Like, well, no one sat through it before. It's mostly we got water.
There's
and
one
some
person
brown
left,
stuff.
and they're like, anyway, it's blended up raisins.
Now let's get in the Cocovator.
And then they punch you in the stomach once real hard.
We couldn't do most of the things because the kids didn't give a crystal shit about any of this. They did not give one
They
solitary
prefer
dookie.
Fanta.
Yeah, well, Fanta's upstairs, man. It's a Coke product, baby.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big thing. They don't care, so we're skipping most of it. I did notice, however, there is a very long line of people waiting to get into the vault where what the only handwritten recipe for Coca-Cola is. I know what you're saying. I can't wait to lay eyes on it. Well, no, you don't look at it. It's a line to go into the vault where they keep the recipe. All I could tell you was everybody in this line has now been planted a seed where they're going to go home and tell some unsuspecting person the most boring story they've ever heard.
Or start planning the most badass heist.
That's true.
It just feels like waiting in line to go into a vault where a thing you can't look at is the last thing you do when you've done everything else on Earth. Well, I'm an immortal, and I've experienced every earthly pleasure there is.
We're not going to shit on the whole world of Coca-Cola because the tasting room was so legit. I got to try that Honduran, that fucking Delaware punch from Honduras. Thank you, Honduras. You're doing it so right.
I have bad news after tasting all the world sodas, and this is going to be hard for a lot of y'all to hear. America is no longer the greatest country on earth. I know. It was hard for me to realize, too. But after I tasted a soda that's about pineapples, what am I supposed to do?
Now, what was, just one last thing about
Yeah.
the tasting room. What was the weirdest one?
Italy has one called Beverly. That's the worst fucking thing.
You've had the Beverly. It's like Campari that doesn't fuck you up. It still pits.
Huh.
It's a very bitter, unpleasant, trying soda.
Were there any savory sodas? Perhaps a stew soda?
Do you know the stuff that they give you to like spray on your entertainment center that you don't want your dog to lick and bite? It's like that, but for folks.
Yeah. It tastes like a.
This is a no-no soda.
Yeah.
It tastes like the back of a Switch cartridge. It's miserable.
All right, let's do some show.
Yeah, this is a Vice show. I attended a rave at a rock Okay, I have to say one more thing about the Coca-Cola movie.
Okay.
It was moments, magical moments from our lives, right? In one of the magical moments, there was a soldier returning home to his family at a basketball game, and they put it on the Jumbotron. They didn't know he was going to be there, and then he was there, and they all had Coca-Colas, but whatever, right? So they have that moment. Everybody's crying, sobbing. Literally, the next moment is three white idiots throwing basketballs off a 20th floor balcony into a hoop in the ocean below and celebrating when they succeed in this. Coca-Cola has placed these two things
On equal footing.
on equal footing. That's how much it understands human. You're excited about the basketball. You're excited about the boy from war. Refreshment is required regardless. Sorry.